Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Metroid. As you can see, even though we were actually doing things for, half an hour, we only have 21 minutes playtime. The game won't actually measure time spent going through doors or, in the bigger cutscenes. Some of the smaller in-game cutscenes it will measure. But, let's go. So today, of course, we're starting off in Norfair, as you can see, where we have exactly where we are. We just picked up the high jump boots. We have 15 missiles total and 5 super missiles, and of course, 299 energy. So, we're gonna go up, and eventually we're gonna fight Kraid. That yellow door is something we cannot open yet. That green door, we could open it, but we can't actually do anything there yet, so let's move along. Now, before we go after Kraid, we do want something to sort of punch our beam up a bit now that we've got the high jump boots. So, we head through Meridia, and of course we can run, and then we don't really slow down that much, if we're, as long as we, ow, well, that was, dude, jump, that was just sad. Let's see, kill this cactar thing, ha, and that got us some missiles, so that's nice. Now, we're gonna come over here. Now, of course, you could wall jump up this shaft, but if you can't wall jump, you gotta come back with the high jump boots. Now, do not try and bomb that rock, because as you will see, there is a pitfall there. You don't want to deal with that. So, we hit this and we get our second beam upgrade, the Spazer Beam. This is new to Super Metroid 2. It splits our beam into 3 and makes it a bit stronger. So that's pretty nice. Now we come here, and as you can see, if we'd tried to bomb through there, we would have been, in a bad way. But now we've got, the Spazer Beam, and we're full up on missiles. So we're just gonna head this way. And now we're going after Kraid. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Dang it, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. That whole wall is... Really? That whole wall is actually super missile blocks, but you only have to do one. And again, if you didn't have high jump, you could actually wall jump up there, but yeah. So, alright, now, just hold on a second. Let's see. Alright, we're coming down here. And of course, as of course you see that we've got that thing. So of course we can't do anything about that until later. Alright, hold on one second. Let's see here. Alright, we can do that. Come on. Alright, we can jump up, and we're gonna run into everybody's favorite key hunters. Yay! You can take them out, of course, with a few Spazer Beam shots, or, of course, if you get the chance to charge up. Now, we're actually going to go through here and save, because, we're about to fight a boss, specifically Kraid. So, yes, I'd like to save. Alright. Let's see here. Now, of course, the key hunters will be back, but they're actually, especially if you're here and can build up a charge, they're not that particularly dangerous. And of course, you see that we can go right down here. So, we move in here, and yeah, note that we no longer need a missile to kill these space pirates, who kind of look like mutant Chozo, weirdly enough. And then, of course, we have Mini Kraid, or the fake Kraid, Um, in the original game, there were two Kraids, the real one and the fake one. And they looked exactly alike, so you could accidentally wind up... If you didn't know where the original Kraid was, you might in fact wind up killing the wrong Kraid. So, we're gonna do this. You know, get an energy... Oh, we're already full up on missiles, and it won't, sadly, recharge our super missiles. So we come down here. We can, however, you know, if we want to take the time, get super missiles from some of these things, but it's not worth it. Okay, this is an eye door. It will, if you leave it too long, it will shoot beams at you. And it will, you know, you have to hit it through with 3 regular missiles or 1 super missile. We have more regular missiles. Meet Kraid. And so the thing you need to do is shoot him in the eyes. Ow. Dang it. Let's try this again. Shoot him in the eyes. And when he opens his mouth, he's going to, you know, you fill him up with a missile. And now he's huge. Yeah. This was a real shocker for people who had played the original game. Ow, dang it. Like 4 super missiles I think will kill him, but you have to be able to, ow, get to him. So, you know, you can always, if you shoot him in the eyes, his mouth will open. And of course, you can shoot his claw bits. He also just, you know, opens his mouth anyway. Problem is that that claw will sometimes go up and block, and of course, you gotta watch out for that. He's really not that difficult. He is only the first boss. There will be much, much rougher guys there. So, yeah, just 4 super missiles into his mouth and he dies. And, of course, then we get most of our ammo back, and we can open this metal door. And we get the Varia suit, which, you know, that's pretty nice. It will protect us from superheated rooms in Norfair, and it also gives us big honkin' shoulder pads. In the original game, the suit actually the Varia suit turned you white. It's a mistranslation of barrier, because in Japanese, the B and the V sound are the same. So the barrier suit, you know, it in the original it just, you know, lowered your damage. You took less damage. Let's just, yeah. You get a ton of super missiles dealing with him. And then of course these guys are kind of a joke at this point. Oh, hey, missile. Hey, I like missiles. So we go back through here, and now, of course, the key hunters. The nice thing about the key hunters is that you can just stand under here and shoot up at them. And you don't really have to deal with them that much. Jump up just enough to see what you're shooting at, and they die pretty quick. So now we come through here, and of course, you remember that metal door, right? Well, it's open now that we've killed Kraid. That is the other general condition for metal doors. Oh, and now we have these freaking, flea things. They're basically immune to your beam. The only way to kill them are bombs. And of course you can't get out of here. But once you've killed them all, you can get the energy tank. So that's quite nice. There is another a missile tank here in Kraid's Lair that we're not going to get for a very long time. Luckily, we will be coming back this way a very long time from now. So it'll actually be pretty convenient. So now that we've done all of this, it's time to go back to Norfair. Yep. Yeah, if you have to play the game, you know, the quote-unquote intended way, you're going to do some backtracking. But it's really not that bad. The reason the Varia suit, of course, has the gigantic shoulder pads is in Metroid 2. Well, Metroid 2 was made for the Game Boy, which did not have color. that was kind of a... Oop, whoop, wrong way. We need to go... Really, dude? It's definitely not going to be a 3-hour playthrough. Anyway, we go through here. Now, this room would have been superheated. If we had come through here without the Varia suit, we would have taken damage. Now that we have the Varia suit, it's just another room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I always count my missiles. I don't know why. Maybe to stop from wasting. I think this guy is a Garuda. I have most of the enemy names memorized, mostly because I'm a weirdo. But, you know, I don't, they're not all, I'm not perfect at them. So, oh yeah, with the right and left, with the shoulder buttons, you can actually, really, come on. You can aim up and down. Left shoulder button aims down, right shoulder button aims up. Ow. You can also, of course, especially if you're playing with a pad instead of a D-pad, or, you know, a joystick instead of a D-pad, you can also, you know, aim up just by pushing in the diagonal direction, but sometimes you want a little more precision with that, so. We go through here, and that lava's rising. Luckily, it's not that bad. These guys are called squeeps. And these guys are called dragons. They're a pain. They're a real pain. Mostly because you cannot kill them. Just, you know, let them shoot over your head. And, you know, or jump over them if you can. And just try not to get knocked into the drink by them. Because, yeah, you take damage from this lava. It's kind of nasty. And here we are in the main room. Yeah. And there's a lot of things we can do here. For instance, we can get another missile tank. You just, you know, shoot down through here, and that gets us into here. Just jump carefully so that the Ripper doesn't get you. One of the only problems with Super Metroids is the item jingle, which goes forever. That's one thing they really did fix in later games. Zero Mission, Fusion, heck, even, you know, the Prime series, the item jingle is very, very short. Watch out for this guy. Good, kill him. And just keep, you know... Ow. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Oh, great. Well, forget it. Come through here, and of course we can kill this guy. There's really nothing, you can eventually go through there. There's nothing to the left right now, so you want to go down. If we need some energy, which we kind of do, we'll come in here. And these guys are called Garuda. And it'll spread out into 5 of them. So you want to hit them before they spread out. And they all generally will drop pickups. And you can get back up to full energy pretty fast, especially if everybody drops 20s. Big energy balls are 20, small energy balls are 5. That was another thing this game did that the original didn't do. The original game did not visually distinguish between, ow. The original game did not visually distinguish between large and small energy balls. They all looked the same. Watch out. You can actually kill those guys as, lava for pickups. I'm just not bothering. Okay, and down there are things we cannot deal with yet. So just keep going. And the lava is going to rise here, and I'm fairly sure at this point it might even get to a point where it can hurt us, so go up. Luckily, it rises quite slowly. These guys are called Foons. Just, you know, move fast enough and they won't shoot their blue stuff at you. And here we are. This thing is a version of the Ripper called a Tripper. Yeah, I'm not kidding, it's a Tripper. Some of the enemy names are a little strange. You know, time your jumps so that you don't go straight into that bar. And time your jumps... It's better to lose a few seconds than to wind up in the lava. Right, at least right now. Ow, crud. It's also better to lose a few seconds than to, you know, stand up and go into the spikes. Oi. Alright, now we're coming to one of the best known and most used sequence breaks. If you can wall jump, you can go through this missile door right here, and you can get the wave beam very early. We can't do that. And of course, this guy is called an Alcoon. He's a cousin of the dragon, and he's really a pain in the neck. So we come up through here, and we're back, of course, in that room, but way up here. And of course, let's pick up some of that energy. And so we go through here. Alright, and... oh, dude. You can also press Y to get off your missiles quickly. And we jump up through here. There we go. And up through here. And of course, we get more gamuts here. And as you can see, you know, we're back up to full pretty quickly. So now in this room you have to run, because otherwise you will fall into one of these pits and, you know, you'll be stuck. So keep running, and you'll come to this door. Before you go through it, you can shoot up here, and seriously, you can get a missile tank. So that's nice. It gives you 5 missiles to use on this door. And there we go. So, let's see. And there is the speed booster. Now, as soon as that ends, yeah, you see that lava is starting to rise. Hold B, hold left, just run. And you can see... oh, no, get through here before that lava goes up. Yeah. So, yeah, you come through here. And, yep, we're up to 30 missiles again, so let's just go back down here. Back down here. All the screes have screed themselves into the lava. So now, there's not too much else we can do here. So, you know, we go through here, and we get to go back to the main shaft. And let's see. Quick check of the map. Yeah, actually, what we want to do is we want to go back down here. Seriously, sometimes I forget. Right. So, you know, right again with the bombs. Lay a few so that we can kill this guy. And, of course, there's a Sova there. Ha! Got him this time. So, this time, we're going to go through here. Now that we've got the speed booster... oh, well, first we come through here. This room will also be useful later. So now that we've got the speed booster, we run, and of course, if we run quickly, we can just boost right through, and of course this is where we saved back at the beginning and started the episode. So now we're going to go up this way and get one of the most iconic weapons in Metroid history. So we come in here, start running as soon as you get in, because you've got to get past those. And that symbol is the power bomb. You'll see that later. These trippers, they do go into the lava, but, you know, you won't have to ride it long enough to really be an issue. Or you can just jump across and not take too much damage. So, ignore the Foons. Yep, just let him shoot and keep moving. Yep. Or, you know, if you're really good or lucky, you can dodge their stuff that way. Don't go through that door. You want to come this way. And, of course, you can influence the movement of the ball in the midair. That's fine. And we get the ice beam. Now, speedrunners sometimes have issues with the ice beam. Because if you don't... the ice beam freezes enemies right before they would die. So, really weak enemies will die. It takes 2 shots to kill them instead of the one it would normally take. So again, speedrunners don't care for the way the ice beam works in this game, but in this game, you can actually turn on and off all of your various upgrades from the menu, this menu that you see when you start. So, right now, dang it. Pinpoint jumping is not, sadly, my What's the word I'm looking for? Forte. Come on. There. There. Okay. And for this, I'm just gonna have to bomb jump. So, then we do... There we go. Freeze the Ripper into a platform. And we come out here. And fall down. And of course, we find ourselves right back here. Now, to go any further, we're going to need those power bombs. Just die. Thank you. So, let's head on along. Right. So, we come through here. Let's see. Kill this guy, because, you know, extra energy is always nice. And we go up. Alright. Elevators do take a little while. The music in... Sadly, the music in Norfair in this game is kind of underwhelming. It's very ambient. It was much better in Zero Mission. But of course, some of the other places have just absolutely marvelous music. And now, of course, we can freeze the stupid yapping maws and don't have to worry about them grabbing us. And that's quite nice. So we kill the screes and keep moving. Coming up, we may have to... This is one of the places where you might actually want to turn off the high jump boots coming back. But we'll deal with that later. So yeah, now that we have the ice beam, we can freeze the rippers. So you want to freeze them into, you know, basically something that you can stand on. Jump up and shoot, and luckily you're maneuverable in, you know, the air. Shoot your way up. Be very careful not to shoot that. Ow. Be careful not to shoot. We can't go through that door because, you know, that would take us back to Green Brinstar, and there's a one-way door that we can't do anything about just yet. So, back up to the rippers. Let's see. Good, good. And then you have to shoot there and come through here. And then this room. People don't like this room, and I can't blame them. This room is... It is primarily here, in my opinion, to teach you how to do precision jumping. If you fall into those stupid flowers, they will munch on you and do a considerable amount of damage over time. Stupid flowers. And of course, if you jump too high, you will either go into the spikes or into the ceiling flowers. So you need to learn to make short hops, very precise. You know, hit the jump button as much as you mean to, and no more. Like that. Yeah. There's a reason nobody likes that. And of course we see... We see another yellow door, which we can't do anything about right now. So... Jerk. We get these things. They're called Zolos or Zoros, depending on who's doing the translation. They're actually the larval form of key hunters, but you don't find that out in this game. That comes up in, I know it comes up in Fusion. I think it might also... Oh, right into the flower. Dang it. Yeah, they're a problem not just for the damage they do, although that's not really very fun, but for how they slow you down, too. Now we get the power bombs. They're basically bombs with more power. Yeah, I'm sure you're shocked. But if we set a power bomb right here, the wall goes away and we get another missile tank. So that's not too bad. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Alright, ow, really? Ugh, just shoot these things, try not to take damage. There we go. Just right across here. Now, we could head up, but there's really nothing to do farther up the shaft just now except get more power bombs, and we're going to be coming back up this shaft a bunch of times. So, just, you know, again, power bomb. Let's go back through. And we get to go back through this room. Joy. Short hops. That's, just put as much, shoot things. And, so hopefully, either because they can't respawn until the pickup is gone. Either you pick it up. Oh, man. They can't respawn until the pickup is gone. Either you pick the pickup up. Really? Oh, okay. Short hops, like I said. Or the pickup will fade away. Really? Oh, man, this is just stupid. There we go. Let's try not to do it again. Good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, really, if you hit that thing with even the slightest too much, you will get thrown back. It's really awful. Luckily, we didn't really lose that much health, so that's good. So we're going to go all the way back down. Now, we could go through that yellow door, but we can't really get what's inside of there now, and what's inside of there is really... It's useful for you if you've never played this game before. Oh, crud. Yeah. You have to, if you don't want to turn off your... Really? If you don't want to turn off your high jump boots, which I'm just going to have to do here. To do that, hit R, go down, select high jump boots, and just press A. That turns off your high jump boots, and you can, get right there. Hit R again, go back to the high jump boots, and select them. Sometimes, so people will do that a lot with the ice beam. I don't, because I'm not a speedrunner. But sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling and if I'm doing poorly, really, sometimes I will do that with the high jump boots, because I can't get over there. You can, run quickly. If you jump just right, your jump will be longer and not as high, and you can get across. But it's kind of fiddly, and you may well be better off just, using the high jump boot, or turning off your high jump boots. So, now we've got the power bombs, so we get to go back to the corridor with the ice beam. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. And, alright, let's see here. So, run again. We build up speed, go right through the speed blocks, and here... Oh, X, not Y. Y shuts off the thing. So we come down here, and of course we've got... These guys are mellow. Or Mella. These guys... You remember the guys we saw in the original, in Brinstar? One set is mellow, and these guys are the others. There's Mellow and Mella, and I think these are Mella, and the ones in Brinstar are Mellow, but I couldn't tell you without looking at a chart. I'm not perfect at enemy names. I just remember a lot of them. Okay, now you can, if you're really good at jumping, there is a missile tank up there. I'm not really good at jumping. I'm kind of awful at it. So we're going to get that missile tank much, much later when we have a special upgrade. But for now, we're going to speed boost all the way down here, across that bridge, which you kind of have to speed boost across that bridge. Now, we could go down there, and we will, because, I think we've still got a little left, and we're going to go fight a boss. Well, a mini-boss. Sort of, he is to Norfair what Spore Spawn was to Brinstar. So we'll save. Or we would if I was, remotely good at hitting the right buttons. I accidentally hit B, which cancels. So A, yes, we save. And now we're gonna go down. Alright, kill these guys, just mostly so they don't hurt us. Through that, and alright. Alright, charge. Meet the Crocomire. He doesn't actually have a health bar, per se. What he does is when he opens his mouth, you shoot him. yeah, he will either, if he cycles his arms, he's going to spit rocks at you. If he doesn't cycle his arms when he opens his mouth, he's going to charge you. Now you can throw missiles into his mouth, and depending on the strength of the missile, it'll knock him back farther or shorter. And of course you can get missiles by doing this. Just keep thwacking him and you might actually get a shot in. Otherwise, just, you know, wait. When he opens his mouth, shoot him again. And, ow, crap. Oh, and then there's this problem, which is if he gets too close, you know, he'll just trample right over you and you can't get a shot into his freaking mouth. So let's try this again. There we go. Get with the rhythm. You can die to this guy, but it's embarrassing. So yeah, I mean, now if you hit him with the super missile, you will send him rocketing back. Just keep shooting him at this point, see if you can get anything in. And then, yeah, just wait. When he opens his mouth, hit him. Good, wait. Just keep shooting. You know, you shoot his rocks and you get pickups. And then start charging again. He opens his mouth. Oh, I hate this guy. I really hate this guy. Just wait. Wait till he opens his mouth. Ah, really? Oh, he does not usually do the arm cycle this much to me. Just, you know, keep hitting him. Keep going. Luckily with the spacer beam, you have such a wide target. His mouth, it's hard to miss his mouth. And there he goes into the lava. Oof, that went... Yeah, and his flesh melts off his bones. It's a little graphic. Ugh. Yuck. But yeah, I mean, if you've watched my Harmony of Dissonance LP, you probably recognize that skull from the skeleton den. So we follow the bubbles over here. And wait a minute, he's not dead. So stand back, because, you know, those spikes can hurt you. The spikes on that wall can hurt you. So stand back and watch. Now they don't have a hitbox. And then Crocomire kind of appears. And since I didn't use any missiles at all, I don't have to worry about, you know, getting refilled. So that was a thing. Now, there is an energy tank over there that if you want to use the Shine Spark, which is where you charge up you do a speed booster run, which charges, seriously, right on the gamuts, which charges the, you charge, and I'll actually show it here in a bit. We are going all the way down here, because I am going to try and, oh right, we need to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, through here. Yeah, you see why using Y is much faster, even though I don't always remember to do it. Yep, so we can get through there pretty quickly. And then you can kill this guy just, you know, for safety's sake. Yeah, and then come over here and you get another missile tank. But the most important thing is down here. And yeah, we probably should have quit after Crocomire, but hey, it'll be a slightly longer episode. Ow. Oh, that was good. Just, no. Just wait. Wait till the acid goes down and then run. And you can get back to the door without too much trouble. So now you just drop down further. Yep, there we go. And we can go through here. And right here, you're going to want to put down a power bomb. That clears this out. And then we'll shoot there, you know, there's more of these Mellow or Mella. I still don't know which. So we're going to have to speed boost. Now we can do this, which no, I'd have to jump. I'll give it one more try. Alright. The problem of doing this speed boost is that you have to, you do this and you charge up the shine spark. Oh man, I still can't quite get. Yeah, the thing is you actually have to come all the way out there to do it. So I'm going to give it one more try. The other problem, of course, is that you use your energy to do it. And if you're not careful, you can run yourself. Okay, that was just bad. We're not bothering with this anymore. I'll just have to come back. So what you're really supposed to do is you get to the blue and you do a jump that way, and it launches you right over. And we get the grappling beam, which, if you've played Prime, this thing's actually kind of important. This is where it was introduced. And a lot of people, I mean, if you wall jump, it's not necessarily that useful, although there's one place it's useful for something completely different, completely other than platforming. Now, we could go back down there and try and grapple across to get that missile tank that I didn't get because of the Shine Spark shenanigans, but I've tried it and I'm really, really bad at it, so we're going to come back down here when I have something else because, I can. So we jump up, jump up, and of course, it shoots out just like your regular beam. And of course, you can, aim with the shoulder buttons. You move back and forth on the control pad to swing. And one of the things you learn to do is to grab on again, basically to shoot it out while you're in midair so that you can sort of Tarzan your way along. And you come back up here. So, with this, we jump up to here, and of course, move out a little farther because we kind of want to, see this ripper? These particular yellow rippers. Oh, brother, I hate these guys. Alright, let's try this again. If you do this right, jeez, you can just grab onto that guy while you're in mid-air and you get a little closer. So yeah, there we go. So, we're going to get another set of power bombs, which is pretty nice. This is our, let's see, yeah, we have 10 power bombs, so that's our second one. And we're gonna go save. So yeah, this episode was a little longer because I went and got the grappling beam, but we can deal with that. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you for joining me, and have a great evening. You have a good day.